This is a Kubota B7100 non-HST hydrostatic transmission. Steering gearbox went bad. There are no good sources for repair parts and difficult to repair, so buying the entire steering box is the apparent best option. So in order to replace this, you must use a gear puller to remove the pitman arm on the left side of the steering box, and then use the gear puller to remove the steering wheel, and then the metal cover over the pitman arm, 2 bolts on the footrest can be removed, followed by the 4 bolts that hold the gearbox to the transmission case. Remove the 4 bolts on the dashboard that holds to the brace that is welded to the steering column, and then pull the dashboard up and out. The steering column will come out with the gearbox. Put in place the new steering column and gearbox and bolt it to the transmission case, and then slide the dash back over, securing the dash to the steering column bracket with the 4 bolts. Then take the steering wheel and move it all the way to the left and then all the way to the right. Count the number of rotations. On my tractor there were 4, so the midpoint is 2. Turn the wheel to that midpoint and then check the front wheels to be in alignment straight forward. Then reinstall the pitman arm and bolt it in place. Reinstall the metal cover of the pitman arm connecting link with 2 bolts on the bottom of the footrest. Apply spray lubricant to the splines on the steering wheel and slide this back over top and bolt this in place, checking to see that the steering wheel turns full in each direction, moving the wheels with the front of the tractor elevated to the full right and left positioning. This is a quite straightforward removal and replacement. I got my steering box off of eBay at a reasonable $250 price, but the problem was the height of the mounting bracket for the dash was 1.5 inches too low, so I had to customize by cutting off the old bracket and using bolts to elevate the height at which to mount the dashboard, and then added a few bolts down below to stabilize the dashboard, and this seems to work quite nicely. Unfortunately, the steering gear is one of the downsides of the Kubota, but otherwise it is a very good machine and replacement parts are readily available.